This is Banking Bits and Bytes with Brendan. I'm Brendan, and this is the complete cloud class to collect cloud clout quick. I can talk about anything I want. Banking Bits and Bytes with Brendan. I had to look over at the screen to read it. There are about, 4 misconceptions. Some of the misconceptions about the cloud today are that it is not compliant, that it's less secure, that it's too expensive, or the strangest one, some people say you're supposed to go to the cloud. None of that's accurate. So with the first one, it's not compliant. All these big cloud providers now are able to satisfy all the vendor management requirements that financial institutions have. Microsoft, for example, with the O365 platform that pretty much everybody's on, they have more attestations now than like any cloud provider in the world. They're able to satisfy SOC 2, Type 2, and GLBA and all these things. So that box is checked. As far as, is it secure enough? The big cloud providers are the ones that have more to lose than anybody, but they're also the same ones that can employ the best security talent in the entire world, and they literally are writing the book on what the best security practices are. So these cloud providers have now become a huge source of security best practices. As far as it being too expensive or less expensive, whatever I said, what did I say? That it's too expensive. As far as it being too expensive, it's really, you got to get down to the total cost of ownership comparison. Because if you're only comparing it to how much you would spend to buy some new servers, and you're comparing that to the subscription fee of going to a cloud service provider, they're going to look pretty far apart. But once you factor in all of the facilities and power, cooling, maintenance, and as well as the cost of the expertise it takes to properly manage these things, then the value starts to emerge of the cloud service subscriptions. As far as whether you're supposed to go to the cloud, I've had this conversation with a lot of community financial executives. They say, we think we're supposed to go. I say it doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong answer. It's an evaluation of exactly what you've got and what you plan to do with it. So if you have a big lifecycle refresh coming, or your institution is going to merger and acquisition mode, or if you're a brand new bank, we are actually talking to some de novos now. These cloud services are a great way to change the way you spend to best meet your business strategy. But sometimes we see an IT guy trying to push the institution toward the cloud. You always have to be careful because your IT strategy should support your business strategy. It doesn't lead it.
Jag är det, och kan man komma... Ja,